Hey Renee, how are you doing? Cheryl, how are Rick and the boys? We'll get started here in a couple of minutes. Gabby. Let's see if I can wave at some people here and try to do this. Can you hear me okay? Hey sis. Marty. I'm trying to wave as much as possible here before. Yo, dog. How's everybody today? Hey, dork number 2. We'll make David dork number 1. All right, let's see. I think I have everything I need. GMAT. Hey, Allison. There's a lot of people I know watching today. Better not mess up. We'll give it another minute and then we'll get rolling. Everybody ready to draw today? Where did I put my water? No. I put my water somewhere. Oh well. Find it later. Hey, Sue. Sue and I went to high school together. Billy Faye, my cousin in Tennessee. How are things down south? I'll try not to, Ellen. There's no guarantees with me. Okay, we can get started here. So, Lynn Plord, if you don't know Lynn Plord, she's a phenomenal writer here in Maine. We did this book together that came out early in March when all the craziness started around the world. It's called The Boy Whose Face Froze Like That. And this was my favorite book I've done so far because we really got to distort the characters. I'll just kind of flip through here real quick. So I really enjoy distorting and having the kids make all these faces. So I thought today we would do some of this. There's Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Talking about the book we worked on together. So this is The Boy Whose Face Froze Like That. So I had to tape it down because my table is at an angle. So what we're going to do is we're just going to draw a character. And I'm just going to kind of pull something out of the air here. So here we go. Hopefully I don't mess this up. So I'm just going to start drawing a head here. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing this right now. And let's see. We'll make it. Can everybody see okay? All right, good. So I'm just going to make this a little girl. We'll give her a ponytail. I like drawing ponytails. And let's see what she's going to look like here. Okay, I guess she needs a nose, right? Got to be able to breathe. And give her some eyes, some eyebrows. We'll make her happy today. So here we go, and I'll just kind of darken this in real quick. So you can actually draw this character, or you can make one, do whatever you want to do. And like I said, we're just going to kind of change their expression, make them start making silly faces. So this is how I start out. I kind of draw the character normally. Again, this is what I did with the boy whose face froze like that. Written by Lynn Plord, published by Running Press Kids out of Philadelphia. So here we go. I got all my sponsors in. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. Just kind of darken her in. And let's see. Can you guys see okay? Everybody good? Okay, good. I'm trying to lean back and see if anybody has any questions. And I'm just drawing on photocopier paper right now. So it's one of my favorite things to draw on because you don't worry about if you mess it up or anything. It's just so cheap. All right, there we go. So real quick, I just kind of drew her face. So what I like to do, sometimes I use tracing paper. If you know what tracing paper is, it's kind of transparent. I'll throw that over top and start changing things. My drawing table is a large light box. So I will just throw layers and layers of paper on top of each other and keep changing things, but it's kind of hard to do when you're doing a video because it kind of blows everything out and you wouldn't be able to see. So I'm just going to kind of do this all without tracing over anything. All right, let's see here. So there we go. There's our character. Everybody can see that okay? I'll try to wave at some people here real quick. Yeah. Amber. Hi, Amber. Hi, Jenny. Okay. All right, so we have this character. So the next thing I like to do is, well, we're going to have to redraw the shape of the head. And I kind of start with the eyes. I like changing the eyes at first. So hopefully I can draw this. Which looks somewhat similar here. Okay. So there, I'm just going to kind of rough this in. And her nose. We'll keep everything kind of simple. And her mouth. So again, I like to start with the eyes. So I'm actually going to make one really big, like she's staring. And I usually make the pupils a little smaller. And this one will kind of make it half closed. So that is really weird looking. And then maybe her eyebrow goes across like that. Since I drew this light enough, I can probably just start changing on this sketch here. Let's see if we can't do this. So maybe I'll tilt her nose a bit. Maybe tilt it up now. How about a nostril flaring? All right. So you can see she still looks similar, but her face is starting to change. And okay, we'll keep her mouth like that for now. All right. So I will see. I got to set this where you guys can see it. How if I just slide it up? Does that work for everybody? Keep sliding it up. All right. So I'm going to draw her again. Yes, Marty. Lynn did model for the book. So we'll draw her again. And maybe I'll start changing her even more. Maybe we see both nostrils now. And this eye is big. And now I'm just going to have her, maybe she'll do a Marty Feldman thing here. Maybe I'll tilt this down a little bit. Let's have that one go like that. Let's raise her eyebrow a little bit. Maybe curve this one now. Let's do something with her mouth. You can see some teeth here. And I'll flatten out her ears on this side, and this one can kind of go up. So again, I'm just start distorting her features. The Kevin Barry is on. All right. Toof. How you doing, Toof? All right, so I'll put a little shading here. Again, I'm just really keeping things kind of sketchy. And let's see, her ponytail is over here. So everything is kind of in stages when I'm doing this, especially for this book. So for people just joining, this is what I started with, and we're slowly changing her. So now that's what she's turning into. So I really like the way it's going here. So let's I noticed I started rounding off her chin. I kind of like it rounder. Maybe I'll go back here. That's what happens. Sometimes you start modifying the original character. She's a little softer there now with her chin a little more rounded. So now let's do this. And let's really distort her. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Then maybe I'll make her neck kind of wonky. We'll stick out her ear a little more. We'll flatten it. And this one can go up like that. And what I'll do is sometimes I'll draw a center line so I can keep everything kind of aligned. So we'll do that. Let's really distort her mouth. Let's make it a little happier here. And how about stick out her tongue? Like that. Get a little shading in here. Okay, we'll keep that eye really big, but maybe I'll rotate it. Really push it. Yeah, let's keep that straight. All right. What do you guys think? Keep it straight? I have no idea what she's turning into. Some kind of monster now. All right, then I like to play with the hair. So let's do something with the hair. So maybe there we go. Let's keep that. Maybe her ponytail now is becoming more involved. Maybe it covers up that eye a little bit. So see, I keep everything kind of sketchy until I get it to a point where I really like it. What do you think? You like the ponytail going over her head like that? So people just joined us. This is where we started with, and then we slowly started changing her. It's almost like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde effect. And this is step 3, and this is step 4. So what else can we do here? All right. Maybe the nostrils need to be a little bigger. So she's still looking similar, even though she's getting really crazy looking here. Let's see. So she went from sweet to this. Again, in 4 steps. So we started here, that, and that's what she's turned into. I think her tongue's a little long here. So I kind of like this, but I think she started losing some of her features that she originally started with. So I'm gonna draw her again. Can I see that under? Oh yeah, so. It's gonna be a little hard to see, but I can actually see through this. So I'm gonna make her nose a little smaller, get a little big on me. let's upturn that. And let's make one nostril bigger than the other. Let's put that back in. I like her mouth. Looks like she... Okay. So let's do that and make her tongue a little smaller. And I'll just put some shading in there. And let's see, I'm going to move her eye down just a little bit. And then actually I'm going to work on her ponytail. Maybe it needs to be a little more ragged looking. And let's see her bangs. Maybe they flare out now. Give a little more action. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to draw this other eye. Kelsey, how you doing? Hey, Faye. How are things up north? And let's, well, looks like she may have gotten to the sauce a little bit here, so. Again, I'm going to change her ear a little bit. We'll flatten this one out. All right, I don't like where this is going. She's looking like she's intoxicated. Okay, so I'll kind of go back to this one because I lost something when I changed her to this. And I think it's the eyes. All right. So again, I never get it right the first time. It's always in development. So let's change some things here. So I liked her here. And then she got really almost too goofy here. So maybe I'll go back to step 3. So those are just joiners. She was told to eat broccoli. Okay, we'll go with that. So we started with this, and then we started changing her. Then we went to this, and this is step 4. And this is kind of step 5, but I don't like how she's looking in step 5. And I'm dropping papers. So let's go back here. So let's see. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to throw this back over top here. Let's see, what can we do? All right. So let's really exaggerate her mouth now. So there's the teeth. Her nose isn't so upturned, but we'll make this nostril really big because I think nostrils are funny. Can I link to this site? Sure, Pam, go right ahead. Yeah, anybody wants to link to this, you go right ahead. You don't have to ask me. I appreciate it. But for this stuff, this is for everybody to draw along. Or if you have kids, have them draw along. If you're a teacher, please do share. So actually, I'm going to make her a little more cross-eyed. Yeah, that's a little better. My nose got a little big on me, so. All right, let's see. So again, let's get that ear, and we'll stretch this one up a little bit. And let's see. Maybe I won't have her hair ponytail, but maybe it's sticking straight out now. Let's see. We'll do that. Let's do something with her bangs. Maybe she has a cowlick now. So we'll have her bangs go up. Something like that. It's kind of like my hair in the morning. Actually, every morning. All right, let's see. Well, that's a little better. She's not as... So I kind of toned her down a bit. So again, people just signing on. We started with this, and then we did the evolution. We started changing, I like changing the eyes first. Then she went to this. Then she really, I don't know, she really hit the wall there. So this one's, it's a lot sillier without her looking, again, a little intoxicated. Drawing a bunny. Then maybe I'll draw a bunny next. We'll take an animal and change the face if people want to see that. Of course, I usually get requests for cats. So, then maybe we have some hair going out like this. Some straight hair. And we'll do that. Have some straight hair here. So what do you guys think? And Joanne, how are you doing? Watching me from Tennessee. How are things in McMinnville? So there. Then I'll probably just, if I kind of like her, oops, the lid's flying. And I'll, maybe refine her a bit. That's not too bad. It's definitely better than that one. That one, it was a bit weird. Thanks, David. All right, so what do you guys think? You like this one? So again, that's how I kind of developed the characters for this book that Lynn Plord and I worked on together. It came out in early March, called The Boy Whose Face Froze Like That, published by Running Press Kids. So again, it was just a bunch of, just layers and layers of sketching. Like I said, I usually use tracing paper when I do this, and I just keep changing and keep changing and keep changing. I love this girl here. She's my favorite character. Lynn, I think you need to write a story just about her. All right, should we do an animal? All right, an animal it is. Let me grab another piece of paper or two. Let's see, where's it at? There we go. Okay. All right, an animal. Well, somebody said a bunny. Okay, let's see. I forget what a bunny looks like here. All right, I'll draw my version of a bunny. So, all right, we'll just do this. Again, I'll just keep it kind of sketchy. All right, so far I haven't messed it up. I got the ears right, I think. Right? A zebra. A zebra. And let's see, we'll do, I like putting the nose in, so we'll give him a good sized nose. A rooster. Okay. Like that, like that. Does that even look like a bunny? All right, let's get some. I don't know. I guess it kind of looks like a bunny, right? Does it look like a bunny? AJ, how's it going? All right. Move it here. All right, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the bunny. So I'll just kind of block him in like that. Oh yeah, thanks Renee, needs whiskers. There we go. Much better? Yes, needed the whiskers. All right, I'm just gonna just shorten this up a little bit. What's up? Okay. Llama bunny. That's funny. I can see it now that you pointed that. Llama bunny. That's a good one. All right, so now if I was going to start changing this llama bunny, so let's see here. All right, so again, we'll just kind of keep the basic shape of the head. And then this one, maybe we'll, of course, you have to bend an ear, right? So we'll bend an ear. And then maybe this one, this ear can go straight out this way. Jackalope. You guys are funny. Let's see here. All right, I'll draw my center line. So, I don't know, something about drawing nostrils I just really like. It's kind of, I just think they're funny. So we'll give them a big nostril. Maybe this droops a little bit, and then this mouth can go up like that. Let's see. Maybe draw, we just start changing the shape of his eyes a bit. Okay. Make his whiskers start going. Thanks, Lynn. So I start changing things slowly. Not sure if I like the eyes or the mouth, so let's go to another sheet of paper. Keep this up here so we all can see it. All right, oops. Okay, we'll just draw this. I do like his head being bent. We'll draw that center line. I like the ear going straight out. We'll keep that. Again, usually I use tracing paper. Let's give this ear a little more flair, so it's not so droopy. Okay, like that. All right, so well, let's do the mouth. I'm kind of drawing the same mouth that's on the girl. So let's do, yes, I do like the nostril. It's booger-tastic. All right. We'll give him, we'll separate his teeth. How's that? I think that's a little better so far. I like his mouth better. All right, let's do something with his whiskers. Oh, let's do this first. How about we curl up a whisker and one just kind of goes wonky. They should go different ways. Here we go. And let's give him a cowlick, a little bit of cowlick. Now the eyes. Need to think about the eyes here. Let's see, I'm not sure if I like these eyes. What do you guys think? Eyes are it looks kind of sinister. Yeah. But we make this one really dilated here, and then this one really small. So people just joining, we're doing a bunny now. So we started with this one, real quick sketch. And then we started changing him. I thought it looked a little too dopey there, so I'm drawing him or her a different way. Now he's really evil. I guess that's okay, right? Is it okay to draw him evil? Huh. Now it looks like he's yelling at something. So if I was doing this for a children's book, he would look too evil and too angry, so I'd definitely tone him down. So, all right, let's put that up like this. Okay, so how to make him look less evil. So we'll draw this shape again. And maybe I'll just a little more life in this ear. And then we fold it back. If anybody has any questions, that's a really good question. I think it's a combination of a lot of things. Definitely the eyes, they help tell the story. But when you have something like a rabbit, there's so many different features that you can. Let's have this one go down. So, I mean, that's my thing. Somebody else may have a different opinion. Let's curl up his hair. Or her hair. It doesn't have to be just him. All right. Let's do this. So again, this is the original bunny. There you go. AJ, thank you. How about we stretched out his nose, almost like he's making a weird face. We'll make his nostrils a little smaller. Maybe he should be happy. Make him a little happier. And you see just a little bit of his teeth, almost like he's stretching his face. And shadow there so you know it's his mouth. And let's really curl these. All right, he looks a little softer already. What do you think? All right, let's see. How about we do something like that, like he's squinting. So, again, we started out with this, and we went to this, and this he got really, he's really angry. And this, he's starting to lose a little bit of his original feature. So what I would probably do is, I don't have my scissors nearby. Do I have an X-Acto knife? Let's see here. Where's my X-Acto knife? So what I would probably do, instead of redrawing this, I would start, piece of paper out of the way. I'd start cutting this and moving it around. So it looks better closer. What do you guys think? Better like that? And then I get a piece of tape, which I just have masking tape. So just tape it down. And then that drive me crazy, so I'll just put a white piece of paper underneath. So I kind of like the way this is going. The rabbit is definitely softer. Oops. But maybe the nose is a little too much. So maybe I'll just round that off a little bit. Again, it's just, you don't get it right the first time. You're just drawing and drawing and drawing. Yes, good old cut and paste. So again, we started with this, went to there, then we went to this one where he's really, really angry. And now we've gone to here. So I'm just changing his nose. So what do you guys think? Definitely softer, right? So people who just joined in, we did a little girl at the beginning. So we started here, just really quickly sketched her in. Then we started changing her. I like changing the eyes. And then we went to this. Started getting a little too angry looking. And this, we don't know what happened here. That was just a train wreck. So then I softened her up a little bit, went back, and now she's definitely goofier. As somebody said that she was angry because she had to eat her broccoli. So we did that, and then we started with this bunny, and then we just started changing it. And then we went here. And I thought it was just definitely too angry. Do you go through a range of emotions? Yes, yes. And also I'll have a mirror that mounts to the wall. It's one of those with the arm that I look into all the time and make faces when I'm trying to get characters, especially when we worked on this book. Oops. The boy whose face froze like that. Yeah, I looked in the mirror and made all these faces and then really distorted them. Any other questions? No, thank you. Yes, you do need to know the story first. What I like to do when I get a book project in is I read the story and then I put it away for a couple of days. I don't start right away. I just let it kind of incubate in my head, and then I do character sketches first. Should I do another quick drawing of something? Just anything? How about I'm always seeing cats, so I'll just draw a cat. David Bedrecki's the master of the cat. If you don't know his book, Sumo Kitty, you should check it out because it's a great book. So I don't know what I'm drawing here. So, hey Abby, how are things on the West Coast? So we'll just draw a quick cat here. All right. So, and this one I'm just going to kind of make it a goofy face right off the bat. So let's, I'll just start drawing, putting marks down on this one. And let's do, I like tilting the nose. I think that adds a little bit of character to it. And wow, I have no idea what those marks are. Could you show a quick example how to draw a face with glasses on? Okay. So, okay, I'll do that real quick then. I do love drawing glasses on characters. Actually, maybe we put glasses on the cat. I kind of like round glasses. I think they have a lot of character, but again, I just, they're just circles. And let's do this. I don't get hung up on a lot of detail at first. I like changing the pupils. I think that's kind of fun. And how about this? This cat, the glasses don't hook over the ears. They hook under. All right. Let's draw I try not to block this so you guys can see. Make it like the cat's been through the middle a little bit with its ears. All right. There's its nose. How about we exaggerate the mouth a bit? Show a little bit of teeth. So here we go, a real quick cat. And oh yeah, gotta have the whiskers, right? Let's see, what can we do with the whiskers a little bit different? Maybe these are really short on this cat. So again, then I'll start going back and kind of darkening things. Oops. I'm running out of lid here, okay. Make it look like glass. And we'll put some shadowing here so you know it's an open mouth. Okay. Oops. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? Following along all right? We'll do this. Okay, so there we go. There's a quick sketch of a cat making a face with glasses on. And let's put the, let's see. Maybe it's only, give some tone here. So the bottom part stays white and really pops. And we have one wonky hair, a couple wonky hairs there. So there we go, a quick sketch of a cat. So that's kind of how I do my characters. I don't spend a lot of time in details. I just kind of get the information there, and then I would throw tracing paper, another sheet of copier paper. Again, my drawing table is a big light box. It's probably 3.5 by 4.5 feet. And it's, like I said, a big light box, and I just put paper on top of paper until I get the character right. So here's my cat. Does anybody have any questions? Yeah, I know what you mean, Abby. I'm still waking up too. Any questions? No questions? So next week I'll be drawing live again at 10 o'clock on Facebook. And I don't know what the subject is. Maybe we'll make something together. Somebody said, can you draw a dinosaur? Can I draw a dinosaur? Well, I can show you a page of dinosaurs in my sketchbook. Let's see. Let's see if I can actually have it sitting here. Imagine that. Let's see. Let me find it real quick. Where is my page of dinosaurs? So maybe next week I can draw a dinosaur. Oh, here's my page of dinosaurs. No, I don't race. I try not to race. So this is my page of dinosaurs. So again, if I was drawing this, I think of things as shapes. So that's half an oval, that's a rectangle, this is kind of a triangle, rectangle, triangles. That's basically a circle. Ovals, a lot of oval shapes. So that's basically all that is. Yeah, I really don't erase a lot. I like seeing all the line work, and I just kind of keep working over it and working over it. Like if I wanted to develop this cat, I'd probably spend a couple hours trying to get it just right. Oh, is this my cat? Possibly. It could be one of our cats. We had 4. We lost one last week. But yeah, so this is probably one of the boys, especially at 2 o'clock in the morning when they're yelling. So, okay. Any other questions? Again, feel free to post this, share this wherever you would like. You don't have to ask permission. I really appreciate it. This is for everybody to enjoy, and we're all in this mess together. So hopefully we'll be able to get back to some form of a normal life very soon. I hope everybody is feeling well and staying safe. So again, if you have any questions, you can send me a private message, or you can email me and I'll answer them. And again, I'll be doing this next Friday at 10 o'clock. Oh, what type of pencil are you using? Okay, I am using, where's the brand? These are called Twist Erase. They're Pentels. They're 7mm, and I think I have an HB lead in them. And you can buy a pack at Staples. I think it was like $5 or $7. I think there are 3 or 4 in a pack. So I don't spend a lot of money on my mechanical pencils because I tend to lose them. Can you show us? All right, hold on. Let me see. The next stage would look like if you just want to see the character. Okay, see the character turning when you. All right. Oh, okay. So you want me to grab a sheet of tracing paper? All right, give me a second. I'll do that real quick. Let's see. Where's my tracing paper? So I have a roll of tracing paper here. So let me get a piece off of it. Oh, actually, that'll work. All right, tracing paper. So I would just tape this down. Again, I do kind of hum when I am drawing, so if it drives anybody crazy, you can just mute me. Or just tell me to shut up. That works too. Okay, let's see. All right, so if I was going to refine this, I tend to start with the nose. So I may just kind of, can you see okay? Everybody see all right? I'll try not to block it with my hand, but I would just kind of, just really start refining and cleaning up the drawing. Since this is fur, I wouldn't make it such a straight line or a hard line. I would soften it up and probably leave some gaps in to let the drawing breathe. Again, just kind of keep it organic looking, and maybe change things a little bit. You can actually see a lip. So this is how I kind of refine things. And I don't know about these hands being hand model, but thanks. So maybe make the teeth stand out a little more. I do that. And like that. So again, I'm just kind of refining. And then I'd probably go to the eyes. And let's make this. Not as dopey looking. Of course, maybe I just made him dopier. I don't know. And this, I try not to draw a complete line because, again, I like letting the drawing kind of breathe. That way it's not too heavy looking. But it's just my thing. It's not a rule. And, again, especially in the glasses, I don't think you'd see all that. So this is how I kind of refine my drawing. And I really like wonky hair and fur. I don't know. So this is kind of how I would refine. Thanks, Andy. I'm trying to lean back a little bit. Maybe a couple stray hairs now. And maybe tilt his neck a little more. Again, I have a tendency to put the drop shadow under the neck so it kind of lifts it. And let's get the ears in. Maybe I'll just turn this one up a little more, give it a little more life. So it's just the little things when I'm refining that I change. Maybe this one. Maybe this one will go a little straighter this way. That way you kind of have some movement. You know, you have this movement here, everything's kind of wrapping around this way. Yeah, and I put those little notches as a tribute to our cats because they're all strays. And before we got them, it looks like they had a rough life. So that's kind of my little tribute to them. And again, some wonky hair. I like wonky hair. Maybe one here. So see, that's how I'm refining. See, AJ? And now let's refine the glasses. I'll spend a little more time on those. So, you know, just kind of. At one point, when I was starting out, I would use a circle template and draw these perfectly, but then they would kind of get, I think the drawings would get stiff. Again, the glasses aren't hooking over the ears intentionally. And you know, just refining and refining. And you know, that like that. And let's see here. This would go down like that. Again, keeping it kind of soft and organic. And maybe some fur in like this. Oh yeah. And let's see, what was I doing? Oh yeah, short whiskers, right? That's what we were doing. So that's kind of how I would do this. So my original sketch, and then after refining, oh, it needs eyebrows, right? So that's how I refine. Oh, thank you. Sure. Yeah, I can do online classes. I'm actually doing some now. And then I'd probably, you know, again, I'd probably just put some lines in to make it look like it's glass in there. And then I'd just start adding shadow. I love drop shadows. And then I'd probably put a little shadow here. And then underneath his lip. And up here. Just so he starts lifting off the page. Do I have a link? You can actually just send me an email and I'll talk to you about it if you like. Carl, how you doing, buddy? How are things in Lancaster? Haven't seen you in ages. All right, we'll just kind of, I'll just get some tone in there. Make it look like the mouth is open. So that's how I kind of refine. So again, this was the quick sketch we did. And then this is me going in and refining it on tracing paper. Okay, any other questions? All right, thank you everybody for joining in. And again, I am doing this every Friday until we're all allowed to venture out to the world again. So please join me and we'll do another drawing next Friday at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Oh, is the camera over your head? It seems like you are... The camera is actually at my chin height. So I'm leaning towards the side and drawing. So I'm not looking straight ahead like I normally do. I'm kind of leaning to my left. And I'm actually using an old mic stand and some clips to hold the camera in place. I feel that way sometimes, Kevin. So, again, any questions, you can send me a private message or email me. I'll answer them. And again, thank you. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next Friday. Take care. Bye.